Trinity-Spadina.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Tourism, Culture and Sport. Speaker, our government is a proud supporter of Ontario's culture sector because of the great work being done by our artists, musicians, writers, teachers, curators. Culture is one of Ontario's fastest growing sectors. In my riding of Trinity-Spadina and across Ontario, our government's support for culture continues to bring people together, build Ontario's identity and create jobs and grow our economy. I'm pleased to ask the Minister about an announcement she made recently at Ryerson Image Centre. The Minister announced this year's spring and summer recipient of Ontario Culture Attraction Fund, which is a fund designed to increase cultural tourism, supports events that foster economic growth and contribute to job creation. Speaker, through you to the Minister, can she tell the member of this House more about the OCAF Fund and how it will impact arts organizations across our province?
Thank you, Minister of Tourism, Culture, Sport.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the member from Trinity-Spadina for his question and for his steadfast support of the vibrant arts and culture organizations in his riding. As the member mentioned, I was at Ryerson Image Centre last month to announce support for festivals such as the Scotiabank Contact Photography, which will kick off at the Image Centre on Friday. While there, I announced that this spring and summer season, 45 arts and culture organizations will receive over $2.8 million in support through the Ontario Cultural Attractions Fund. These include, and they're across our province, Speaker, Franco-Fête in Ottawa, A Taste of Greece in London, the 8-day Stars and Thunder International Fireworks and Music Festival in Timmins. This year's recipients include events that will commemorate Ontario's 150th anniversary. And Speaker, our support helps communities and organizations to attract business through tourism and economic development. I look forward to adding more in the supplementary. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Speaker. I want to thank the Minister for her response. Many festivals and events, like the Hot Dog Film Festival in my riding, which begins tomorrow night, is the world's largest documentary film festival. They are having a positive impact on tourism and culture scene in Ontario. Our government continues to work closely with our partners to build a stronger culture sector. Last year, the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Sport introduced Ontario's first culture strategy. The four goals of the culture strategy are promoting cultural engagement and inclusion, strengthening culture in communities, and fueling the creative economy and promoting the value of arts throughout the government. The culture strategy envisions an Ontario where every person has an opportunity to creative expression and culture participation, and where the diversity of our stories and community is reflected, valued, and celebrated. Mr. Speaker, through you to the Minister, can she tell this House on the economic impact and how our support for culture impacts Ontario?
Thank you, Minister.
Wow, look at that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you again to the member for his question. You know, Speaker, we're very proud of the Hot Dogs Festival. It's something as a government we're enormously proud of. They have a global reach and a global impact, and we're absolutely really thrilled to see them because they're doing amazing work. And we understand as a government, Speaker, that arts and artists play an important role, not just in bringing joy into our lives, Speaker, but they contribute very much to our economy as well. And it's why we're proud of our education system, because when I hear from organizations from around the world why they're investing in Ontario, they speak loudly and clearly about the quality of our graduates and our education and our school system, Speaker. But culture is really not just about joy, which is also important. It's about jobs, Speaker, to the tune of $25 billion to our economy and over 280,000 jobs. These are critically important to the vitality of not just our arts and culture sector, but to our economy, and we're enormously proud of our arts and our artists for the world and global recognition that they're getting, Speaker. Thank you very much.